Hey everybody, it's Patrick. It's Tuesday, and on Tuesdays I talk about long hair. When people give long hair advice, they generally tend to talk about the things that will go in your hair or on your hair or to wash your hair or to condition your hair in order to make your hair feel more smooth, more silky, more manageable. But a lot of times the things that you need to use or to avoid to have a good-looking, manageable, easy-to-deal-with hair are things that may not even touch your hair at all. Today I thought that I would talk about a few things that are related to your long hair, but you might not think about in terms of hair care products. And so I'm just calling this 3 unusual products that will help your hair. The first product is dish soap. Now, I am not advocating that you wash your hair with Dawn or Palmolive or any of those things. No. What I would say you need to use your dish soap for is to wash your brushes, especially if you're using bristle brushes, plastic bristle brushes, a wet brush, if you have a plastic or a wooden comb. One of the things that people really tend to avoid doing and they don't really think about until it's a problem is washing your brushes thoroughly. One of the easiest ways to snag your hair is to have a dirty brush that has old hair that's wrapped up all around your bristles, that has all of the detritus, all of the oils and your own natural oils, plus the oil that you put in your hair, buildup of conditioner, buildup of any dirt that happens to land on either your hair when you're brushing your hair or on the brush itself while it's sitting out in the bathroom on a shelf somewhere. A dish filled with warm soapy water with just a few drops of dish soap. If you just swirl your brushes or your combs around in that and then rinse thoroughly and make sure that all of that is cleaned out of your brush, will extend the life of your brush, and in turn that will extend the life of your hair. So don't forget to use a nice mild soap on your hair care equipment, and it will last longer, and it'll also help your hair last longer. Dryer sheets can be wonderful for your clothes and for the sheets and blankets on your bed. They make fabric incredibly soft, they can add a nice scent, and they can also get rid of static electricity. One of the side effects of using dryer sheets, however, is that it reduces absorbency. By adding on that little sheen of softness over towels or whatever you're using to dry your hair or anything else, it's going to make it less absorbent. Now, of course, for short hair or for your body, that's not too bad. You can just vigorously rub a towel or whatever you're using to dry yourself in order to dry your hair. But if you're trying to keep your hair as free as possible when you're drying it, so you're not really rubbing it or anything, adding a dryer sheet to your laundry when you're drying your sheets, when you're drying your towels, I must say, will make it more difficult for your hair to dry because the absorbency isn't there. So one of the things that you may want to skip when you are growing out your hair and you're just drying with a towel and then air drying your hair is skip the dryer sheets just for a load of towels. Just wash your towels separately. Skip these dryer sheets and you'll find that absorbency is much better and your hair will dry much faster with much less rubbing or blotting or tying it up tightly that could damage the follicles. And speaking of drying your hair, if you're using a fluffy towel to dry yourself after a shower, that can be great for your body, but it can sometimes be bulky and not all that helpful when you're drying your hair. Using a regular cotton jersey t-shirt will make the drying process much faster. Jersey is much more absorbent than terry cloth, which is what towels are made out of. If you've ever been at the gym or been for a run and you're in a cotton jersey, you'll know that that gets weighed down by your sweat very quickly. Or if you've been out in the rain, it also will get very wet very quickly, and that's because cotton jersey is very absorbent. So if you're drying your hair, you may want to use a clean cotton jersey as opposed to a towel. You can use it like you normally would with a towel, or you can unfold it, wrap it around your hair, and then just tuck it up underneath like a turban or like a towel, like you normally would. It's much more lightweight, it absorbs a lot more water, and your hair will dry a lot more quickly. And it also has a great use for a t-shirt that maybe you don't want to use anymore. So remember, whenever you're thinking about your hair, you should think about obviously the products that you're putting into it and what you're using to style it, but also the products that you're dealing with around your hair. What are you using in your environment and what are you using in your daily life that may affect your hair? Sometimes it might not be the obvious things that you need to think about. I'm here every Tuesday talking about long hair. If you haven't subscribed already, there's a little red subscribe button down below with a bell next to it. If you click on the bell, you will be notified anytime I make a new video. Tons of other kinds of videos on this channel. We have a bunch of strange characters who talk about different things. I also cook every Thursday. Thank you so much for joining me this time. I'll see you again next time.